NXT Halloween Havoc in 3 minutes, that's a tall order, but we'll give it a go. NXT Halloween Havoc opens up with the women's tag team titles triple threat ladder match. It's an insane match, it's a great match. In fact, the women, to be fair, they fucking killed it this evening. I would argue they were the best part of the show, although there was some great stuff all around. Fantastic match, hard-hitting. Gigi Dolan, I thought she was murdered when she went through that fucking ladder. And then I thought Io Shirai had been murdered when she went through a ladder. On her way down, Gigi Dolan and JC Jane pick up the women's tag team titles, and that's 1 out of 2 for Toxic Attraction. But can Mandy Rose pick up the women's title later on in the evening? Let's find out. Joe Gacy, I love the gimmick. I don't really love his opponent so far. He wrestled Malik Blade. He beat him with some distraction from Harland. They continue their weird bromance thing that's going on. Love the fact that he's essentially triggering snowflakes, taking the piss out of woke internet, woke Twitter. We all know social media is a fucking joke. Why not? Good fun, good gimmick, and he delivers it well. Diamond Mine have an open challenge, and of course, it's answered by Odyssey Jones. And who's he going to face? The smallest guy, Roderick Strong, and Roderick Strong beats him courtesy of some interactions and some shenanigans outside of the ring. Of course he does, and didn't really care for this. This could have gone on a normal NXT, didn't really belong on a more pay-per-view worthy card. Mandy Rose looking to make it 2 for 2 for Toxic Attraction, takes on Raquel Gonzalez, coming out as the American Badass. Can't really complain, can you? It was pretty sweet, great match, physical, violent. They spanned the wheel, they made the deal. They had a street fight, trick or street fight. It is what it is. However, the match was fucking amazing. Hard hitting as you expect. And we have a new women's champion in Mandy Rose. She wins courtesy of a distraction from the higher power. Actually, it was Dakota Kai in a Grim Reaper costume. She hits Raquel Gonzalez in the back, and Mandy Rose takes full advantage of that with a rising knee lift to capture the women's champion. New champion, and it's the first time that a championship has been around the waist of Mandy Rose. And to be honest, I feel like she's deserved it. Toxic Attraction is really one of the best things going on TV at the moment. Solo Sikoa makes his debut by beating up Grayson Waller while LA Knight laughs at him. Imperium challenge MSK in a lumberjack match for the tag team championships, and they win. An incredible match, has to be said. This is probably the best wrestling match you'll see in the night, so definitely go out of your way to see it. Can't help but wonder whether the belts were taken away from MSK because of all that fucking bullshit involving Izzy and her parents and whatnot at NXT. And in your main event, it has to be honest, a little bit of a wet fart in comparison to what we saw beforehand. Tommaso Ciampa, looking like an incredible God of War cosplay, comes out and defeats Bron Breakker to retain his title. It was a good match, it just didn't really factor in as well as the other matches. Very much felt like Samoa Joe versus Karrion Kross, where it was a decent match, but everything that came before it was so special, it had a lot to live up to, and closing the show just didn't feel like that big a deal, especially as we didn't crown a new champion as we had done in every other match involving a title. There was of course a small caveat as well. Carmelo Hayes and Trick going into Dexter Lumis's House of Horrors with Johnny Gargano. It's actually really funny, it's worth finding just for Andre Chase. Once again, his gimmick seems to be that he's allowed to swear on TV. I actually think he's really funny. This segment was really good comedic relief and helped break up the matches, so I actually thought it was fine, and overall I thought NXT was fucking awesome. This is definitely the best thing I've seen from the 2.0 era of the brand, and hopefully that's going to continue on into the weekly TV show, but I'm not going to hold my breath as much. But, as always, the NXT takeovers always deliver. I've been Aaron X, thank you very much for watching, and I will hopefully catch you very soon for more content from the Wrestle blog. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. We've got a few more giveaways coming when we hit 500.